Second season of NASA Rallycross Futures, a new format, a new broadcast, and who knows what is going to happen over the next 15 minutes here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in North Carolina. We kick off the second Futures season next on ASN+.
There's no video, Josh. I know you're waiting for a video, but there's no video.
Oh, there's no video. Making me look really good. All right, our venue for this evening is the virtual Charlotte Rallycross Circuit, located at Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina. This 0.83-mile layout combines sections of the infield road course with dirt jumps and tight hairpins, delivering an exciting mix of asphalt and off-road action. American Simulated Auto Racing started visiting Charlotte's modern layout in 2021A, and it features a quirky start in Turn 1, where the spotter can incorrectly call a driver to one side or the other when they might not be there, causing confusion and chaos. And with the fast-paced layout and stadium setting, it provides an electric atmosphere, making it a fan favorite on the iRacing service. As we are in warm-up for Round 1 of NASA Rallycross Futures this evening, with Brian Sawyer in the production truck and also next to me in the commentary box. My name is Josh Mertz on ASN+. And apparently I'm Stephen Moreau. As we get ready in this warm-up, just want to remind everyone, cameras for the entire season on ASN, brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Be sure to check them out at facebook.com/WSimCams. And thank you, Andrew Cardinale IV, for your camera support. The intro music that I thought was going to play with the NASA intro music produced by Alex Abedi. Mr. Brian Sawyer, we have seen some action already tonight, getting ready for round 1 of Futures. As the developmental series, a new format that I think maybe we have a graphic for. If not, we can talk through. So how are you, and what are your thoughts as we get ready?
I don't have a graphic for it, but basically what it is we want to teach these drivers how to drive. So some of them have some experience, some don't. And so what we're doing is everybody goes to qualify. You set your fastest lap time. You get some points for setting a good lap time. You go to your heat. The big thing here is your heat is fully inverted from your qualify time. So you got slow people up front and faster people in the back. It encourages the slow people to learn how to drive defensively, and fast people gotta learn how to pass instead of just kind of running away from the slow people in the back. Develops better drivers overall. Everybody transfers right over to the feature, or the LCQ, where the top half, pretty much for each feature, or each LCQ, is sent over. And so it's 6-6 tonight, and we'll have a 12-car feature. So these are our 12 drivers we're looking at tonight. It's going to show everybody, but see, I know we got Blake Smith, Raymond Rodriguez, Jake Robichaud, Tyler Johns, Klaus Cruiser, Jeff Cartwright, Kevin Boland, Eric Dubois, Kevin Garcia, Eric Kaplinger made it. I'm not sure on the last couple that made it through. I watched the race. I didn't read all the names.
As that is totally okay. We are going by the seat of our pants here on ASN. I am playing race control and broadcasting this fine race. So now we are ready to go. So can we pull up some programming notes before we get rolling here on ASN+. Now, this is a little goofy. We're going to break the fourth wall. It's not Wednesday that we're recording this. We're recording it Sunday. So our programming notes are a little bit broken. I'm going to skip over the fact that Contenders, IndyCar, and Futures, they would have already happened. So our next round will be Torque Sports Car Series at Hockenheim tomorrow. That'll be the 6th of March, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You'll have myself and Brian Sawyer for that one. And the first round of the 33rd season of the Overwatch Specialty Service NASA Rallycross Supercars World Championship is at Charlotte on Saturday the 8th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Can Kieran Liftlander, Evan McFarland make it a third consecutive winner-take-all scenario in that championship? 10 weeks from Saturday. We'll figure that one out. And that's going to be super fun. And then the next round for lights will be on Sunday the 9th at Atlanta.
Josh, I think we timed this great. We got 5 seconds left in warm-up.
Listen, we might be flying by the seat of our pants with no scripts, and I thought that a graphic was going to fly in. You know?
We've done 100 of these things, though, so at least 100 together. So
yes,
I think we know what we're doing.
To an extent. Let's take a look at our grid for the Charlotte Grand Prix for NASA Rallycross Futures. And it's Blake Smith on pole position, Raymond Rodriguez in second. Then it'll be...
That's right.
It's definitely not right. That was the warm-up. My apologies. Kaplinger, Dubois, Robichaux, Cartwright, Boyles, Kreutzer, Rodriguez, Grove, Tyler Johns, Kevin Bolland, and Kevin Garcia. The 12-car feature. 10 laps, 2 jokers. So that has not changed. But we saw some action in turn 1. We saw some action in the at the start-finish gantry. We saw a wicked pass with Blake Smith and Eric Kaplinger. We get ready to go green to start the season in Charlotte. Green flag for futures in Charlotte. Off the line, middle car, 1 car. Who is it? It's Klaus Kreutzer. Apologies for that. Into turn 1. Smith leads 3 by 3, nearly 3 rows back through turn 2. Smith, Dubois, Kaplinger, Kreutzer, side-by-side Robichaux, Rodriguez. Rodriguez now with Boyles into turn 1. Slippery with new dirt on the track. Contact between Rodriguez and Boyles into turn 1. Johnson the inside of Cartwright in the 55, side-by-side for second. It's Kaplinger and Dubois over the jump to turn number 3. Dubois runs it a little bit wide. Don't clip the curb. Not a good result over the little jump here. And this turn 4, Brian, you have to hit this curb to be fast.
You got to hit that curb, Josh, but you hit it a little too hard, you're going to log it up behind you. Let's go. I'm going to go on board Jake Robichaux just see how fucking... Oh, it's TVMA. It's TVMA. It's pay-per-view anyway. But I just want to show you how crazy the dirt is. When you got 6 or 7 cars in front of you, you can't see. You just got to throw it and be safe.
Really quick, side-by-side for third, Dubois and Kreutzer. I want to piggyback off of that point. I ran the test a couple weeks ago with these guys, and with the invert, you're first in qualifying, you start last in the heat race. I'm like 10th in a heat race in turn 2. Can't see anything, just hoping that I'm turning into the corner correctly. It's nerve-wracking, but it also teaches you, like you said, make your way through traffic, take your time. We got 1 car off the road, Raymond Rodriguez, Brian, in the 129.
That's my guy. I'm not happy about that, but it's okay. Oh, we got a little calamity back in here between 8th and 11th.
Kevin Garcia, Eddie Boyles.
Kevin Garcia got left out to dry there.
So Blake Smith leads ahead of Eric Kaplinger, Dubois, Kreutzer, nobody jokers. Grove is the first car to joker out of the top 5. Contenders champion from a couple seasons ago. Kevin Bolland, Boyles, Robichaux, Johns, and Rodriguez crashed entering the joker on the first lap. That is why your man is out, Brian, in the 129.
Take a look at it. Oh.
I think they just both tried to joker. 2 cars in the same spot.
That was a rough one, right into the rear end of that thing. Klaus Kreutzer just chasing down Eric Dubois up here.
Now there's 2 different lanes as we look into this sweeper. You'll notice Kaplinger, Dubois, Kreutzer, they kind of hug the driver's right against the wall, but you'll notice a couple of fast guys, Kieran Lifflander in lights, Blake Smith here in futures, utilizing the outside groove. There's very loose dirt over that asphalt as we are running on part of the Roval here in Charlotte. And to get that dirt away, Brian, you're on asphalt at a full grip on that corner.
Yeah, I've never figured out the outside turn. It's not my favorite because it's a little bumpy. You can get real bumpy out there, flip the car, kind of easy. I like holding the inside. We'll go see what Blake Smith is going to do. He'll probably do it right here. You throw it in, you flip the wall, and you get real wide, and you start running that. We'll contrast that to
Perhaps hugging the wall.
Yep. No jokers.
So Blake Smith jokers. Blake Smith jokers in the 7. He will exit in front of Kaplinger still. No contest.
2.5. The joker delta here is about 2.5 seconds in the light.
As Klaus Kreutzer exits the joker as well. I'll tell you what, Brian, let's run on board your man, Eric Kaplinger, in the 277. Enjoy a lap here in Charlotte. So Kaplinger jokers now in the 277. Dubois behind him. Kreutzer stays out in the 77. The man from Illinois will be battling Dubois from Maine. No contest between them. Kevin Bolland in the 49. New addition for Kieran Lifflander Racing for that squad. E-jokers and exits. Let's get a running order reset crossing halfway in Charlotte. Blake Smith, Eric Kaplinger, Eric Dubois, our podium tentatively. Then it's Klaus Kreutzer. putting pressure on his teammate, Dubois, in the 000. Then it's Jeff Cartwright, Eddie Boyles, Matty Grove, Robichaux, Johns, Balland, Garcia, and off the road is Rodriguez. We look at Kreutzer and Dubois, now teammates. Looking to the inside is Kreutzer. We're going to have the battle run, Brian, through this
Dubois
start.
Got no grip on the outside or the inside. He just ran the middle, which is not
and Jokers.
Yeah, he'll just get out of the way.
Boyles, Jokers behind him.
If he comes out in the clean air, which it looks like he's going to, yeah, he's got a little room. He can run a fast lap here, and when Klaus does his Joker, hopefully Derek ran a faster lap. And we'll see. We'll see if he still can maintain the front.
So Blake Smith, his last lap. Trying to take a look at his lap times. 47.7 to put. Well, that was a Joker lap, so he's done with his strategy. He's about half a second up per lap on Kaplinger, I think.
Ed Boyles
so I
chase down Tyler Johns. He's only a 10th behind. We're going into the part of the
Boyles looks to the inside. Track's rubbering up really good midway through this race.
Great over under here. He's not going to do it though. You want to back off right before that corner starts.
Maybe you spoke too soon. Looking to the inside, can't get it off the corner.
You gotta have the over under done, but it's like you got to be on the inside of that car as you're touching the wall. You got to back off
for Smith.
Kind of get the nice turn in there.
44.8 for the driver from Illinois. Eddie Boyles all over the rear wing of Tyler Johns. We look at that battle because that's the best one we have currently for the 8th position here in NASA Rallycross Futures. 3 laps to go. Johns 46.4 the last time around. Eddie Boyles 46.7. Good to see Boyles back in NASA Rallycross. Immensely bad luck the last season in 2024B. And I'm astounded by the pace of the top 2 up front, Brian. Smith and Cap on.
Smith, Cap.
We look still side by side, Johns and Boyles. Johns hitting the sausage curbs on exit, trying really hard to defend on Boyles here.
I'm just looking though, like Smith's gap. Smith has a 3-second gap to Kaplinger. Kaplinger hasn't done his second Joker yet. So the realistic 4 seconds now. That's realistically a 6.5 second gap. Blake is just far and away. Owns zip code right now.
And Klaus still has a Joker left, and so does Jeff. Dubois is done, so this might be interesting for the podium places.
I think the only person, Cartwright hasn't taken his second one yet, so Dubois might have the position on Cartwright. We'll see if Grove can pull anything off of there, because the top 5 from this race go over to the lights race. It's going to be streaming right after this. So Grove, we'll see where he comes out. It's going to
take the white flag in Charlotte.
It's not going to be it.
Blake Smith holds the lead.
Grove has under 1 second to try and get this position back.
As through the final couple of corners, Smith completed his strategy. It's going to be an interesting battle for the second place, I think. No Zach Goddard won the championship after 5 race wins last season. Blake Smith had 2 wins. Left Saints and Sinners avoiding the demolished Kevin Garcia. And Blake Smith, off the final corner, will take his 3rd career win in Rallycross Futures tonight in Charlotte.
Eric and Klaus going through. I hope they don't run into Garcia coming
He will finish Kaplinger 2nd, Kreutzer 3rd, Dubois and Cartwright the top 5. Matty Grove 6th, Robichaux 7th, Tyler Johns, Eddie Boyles, Kevin Balland, Kevin Garcia, and Raymond Rodriguez. Just taking a look at confirmation of those results. Smith wins, Kaplinger, Kreutzer, Dubois, Cartwright, Grove, Robichaux, Johns, Boyles, Balland, Garcia, Rodriguez. And Blake's... I messaged the top 5 that are supposed to transfer into the lights race in a minute.
Yeehaw. All right. Well, we got a lights race coming up, Josh. I don't think we have interviews for this because everybody's trying to get over into the other session. It just launched. So, is there anything we want to do before we close out?
I just want to say thanks for joining us on this experimental journey with ASN Plus. And like I said, our next live broadcast will be tomorrow for the Torque Sports Car Series in Hockenheim. For producer Brian Sawyer and our entire production staff, my name is Josh Mertz as we congratulate Blake Smith on the victory. Thanks for hanging out with us on ASN Plus. We'll see you tomorrow. So long, everyone.